Turn it up a little bit. Look, how long has it been? Probably 2 years. So I'm really, really happy that you standing right here. Don't Blink Podcast episode 20. Cause you already know me and Uly do it heavy. Got Amara dancing in the seat. Freestyling off the top cause you know I bring the heat. Episode 20, everybody tune in. 3 amigos gon' win. Hold up.
Sporting touch of hands. Round number 1. There's that fast start. And that is the fastest knockout in bare knuckle fighting championship.
Hey, mama, no born in the Bronx, raised in Dade. Been in the city since Pit had braids. Baja Panty parties, plata know how to sneak me out. Now it's 7-figure meetings every day. We leave the house. It's game time. The game's mine. You know the vibe. Yo, viajado el mundo entero, reppin' 305.
Welcome everybody to episode 20 of Don't Blink. You know I got Two Nights in the building. It's not Don't Blink if Two Nights is not in the building.
You already know what it is.
Today we got a great guest, man. We got Amara La Negra.
Hey.
That's right.
Listen, what hasn't she done?
Hype me up.
Hold on, let me do this.
Go.
Okay, so today we have Amara La Negra. She's beautiful. She's amazing. She's talented, entrepreneur, independent woman. Got it together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyways, I could have kept on going, but I don't want to push it.
Look, I'll keep it going for you. She's a singer, a Latin artist, an actress, a dancer, an author, a television host.
Sigue mareando ahí,
No. Off the chain. Everything under the sun. She's done.
Amen.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here, man. We
And
appreciate
thank you
you.
for having me.
Yeah,
I'm super
hell
grateful
yeah.
of being here. I love the energy. I love the vibes. And I'm always here to support you guys. So, ya tú sabes. We're
Thank
here.
you. Thank you.
Likewise, and likewise. It's
For
mutual.
sure.
Thank
For
you.
Always mutual, of course. It's amazing, man, what you've done in your young age, bro. You know what I mean? That's just a little bit of the list of what you've done. It's amazing.
Yes, amen to that. I've done a lot, but sometimes, you know what? The truth of the matter is I started when I was 4 years old. I started very young. I've done so many things. I've traveled the world. I've done so many things in life, and sometimes... No voy a decir que soy malagradecida. It's not that I'm ungrateful. It's just that you don't even see it.
Yeah.
Like time passes by and you're looking for the next goal and the next thing to do. Okay, you don't even, if it's not for moments like this, and they're like, oh, you've done this. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I did that thing.
It's true. I had one of those moments
Bueno,
here in the podcast. I was like, wait, what happened
What
for the
happened?
past 2 years?
No, and that's
And then
great.
it's like,
You're goal oriented, so like you smash one, you just keep going to the next one, the next one, and
Claro.
by the time you know it, it's like, damn, it's 2021.
I know, but that's how it's supposed to be, because after life is about having missions and having goals. And after you accomplish them, you want to go to the next thing, because if not, what's the point of living?
Absolutely.
So,
And
I'm very
at a point
ambitious.
where you're at right now, are you actually enjoying, life right now? Like, you know what I'm saying? How active is Amara La Negra right now, you know what I'm saying, in her career?
Well, the pandemic definitely made me have to take some time for myself and had to enjoy life, relax, pause. No more shows, no more traveling, no more none of that, and actually enjoy it. And I really have, and I'm now taking more consideration. I take more time for myself. I travel, I go on yachts, or lo que aparezca. I just enjoy, life. But I mean, working, you know me. Team naps. I'm always working, always grinding. It's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. There is no days off for me.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah,
I'm always working.
We're with you on that. Ain't no days off here either. Like you
yeah.
said, it's Sunday and we're here. Don't blink.
Correct.
Oh yeah.
Diablo, he said don't blink. Espérate, que that's kind of hard.
Well, you better get ready, because we got a Don't Blink competition after we finish
that's at the end of the
downstairs.
show, so you
hell.
can warm up. We had some girls leave their lashes on the table and get ready for it and all. So.
Yeah.
I just glued these. Okay, dale.
Oh, hey, bueno, like I was telling you at the beginning of the show, I know you're Dominican. You
Yes.
sound Cuban. So
Yes.
let us know a little bit of the history about Amara, born and raised.
Okay, entonces, I was born and raised here in Miami, born and raised in Hialeah, Jackson Hospital. If you want more info, tú me entiendes, toda la vaina. Pero I'm Dominican. My whole family is Dominican. And obviously, aquí en Miami hay muchos cubanos, and the accent como que se me pegó.
Especially in Hialeah.
Especially in Hialeah. Y el cubaneo se me ha pegado, and I just sound like that. I mean, unless I get really pissed off.
Yeah.
Se me sale todo el plátano, and I be mad Dominican.
All right, cool. Oye, and you have, bueno, at age 4, you were like a premier guest on Sábado Gigante. You were there
Yes.
all the time.
Yeah, I was.
So
I was permanently on the show for 6 years, every Saturday.
No, so I had to have seen you as a little girl because of that.
Dancing
that show was,
and breaking it down.
That show was
Yeah.
permanently on my TV every day. You know what I mean? That's amazing.
Yeah. It was a great experience. I always thank my mom for supporting me, for giving me the opportunity of, letting me dream and be part of it and not tell me that I couldn't. She's like, if that's what you want to do, even with 4 years old, esto lo que tú quieras hacer, I'm going to support you.
That's awesome.
And thanks to those, for that, thanks to her, I was able to do Sábado Gigante for 6 years. Then I became a background dancer. Then I worked on TV as a host. I've worked on radio as a host. I've done un poquito de todo.
Before we get there, shout out to Mom. Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Mom, dude.
Happy
Yes.
birthday.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, coño, at 4 years old on Sábado Gigante, so you knew from the beginning, you knew since you were a little girl that's what you wanted to do.
I think that some people are born knowing what their mission and their purpose in life is, and some other people, which is fine, have to figure it out, as they live life, and sometimes it takes time. In my case, have you ever seen those kids that from a very early age, you could be like, that kid's going to be somebody?
Right,
or
absolutely.
Tiene un potencial. They have a certain personality for something. I was always very graciosa, and I was like, let me sing and dance at en el Sedano, wherever. I was very I had a big personality.
Yeah, rambunctious. You were
Yeah.
outgoing like you are
Very
now, as we can see.
Yeah, very artistic. So I always knew what I wanted to do. I've never changed my mind. I've always continued to pursue that till this day. I'm not going to say that I haven't gotten tired. Shit.
We all get tired.
I'm slightly tired now. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop, So I'm going to keep pursuing it.
That's awesome. No, That's
Yeah.
amazing. Listen, you're hyping me up. I want to get out of here. Oh yeah, and what is it that keeps you motivated then?
Besides money, I would say, definitely, I always talk about my mom. So my mom's a very important part in my life. She gets on my nerves, most definitely. But I really love her. I really appreciate her. She definitely is the one that when I'm down, because I get tired. This is a very frustrating industry, and I've been doing it since I was a little girl. I thought I was going to be like the next Beyonce by now. ¿Tú me entiendes? Like, what happened?
You are. What you talking about?
I'm in
you
my
got your
world.
own vibe. Yeah, you got
in
your
my
own
world,
vibe.
but you know that your dreams are so big and you want to, just go for I want to be this. And when you don't see that things are happening in that time for you, doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It may and it's not going to happen the way that you see it for other people. It's going to happen in your own time, the way it's meant for you.
Absolutely.
So at this moment in life, things are molding the way that it's supposed to be. Normal. I'm going to keep working, but it is tiring, and I definitely love my mom. My mom definitely keeps me grounded. I think that is also that I'm very naturally motivated. I'm very ambitious. I want everything. Like, I feel like, why not? Even if I fail, I'm the type of person I'd rather have done than regret not having done.
Absolutely.
If I fuck up, mierda la cagué. I shouldn't have done that, but fuck it, I did it. You did it. At least
Yeah,
I
exactly.
tried. So that's me.
There's like a thing I have. I go, I'd rather have a life filled with oh wells than what ifs. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely,
it didn't work.
absolutely.
Oh well. But at least I did it, and I learned from there, and we can continue to evolve and grow.
I feel like successful people like yourself, you know what I mean? Like what we're doing is we're never really we're never really happy with what we got going on. We want to do something, and it's not that we're not happy. Like I love what I do, and I am
Yes.
happy with what I do, but I'm always looking for the next one. So once this is cruising, I'm gonna take off with the other one. You know what I mean? And just keep it moving.
But that's how you
Absolutely.
should do it. That's how it should be. Y no es que, and here's another thing too that gets on my nerves. I hate people que son conformistas. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be grateful. You have, food on the table, you have roof over your head. Great, we get it. Pero it doesn't mean that you can't want more for yourself. Why not? And I feel that society and probably, your friends, your bootleg ass friends, your friends and whatever, the people that surround you, if they don't motivate you and help you, because sometimes you need that team. You need people around you that's going to be like, yo, the next collection of History Maker, dale, vamos arriba, what we doing? Let's go.
For real, we got it downstairs if you stop playing with me.
I'm gonna get into that. That's what I'm saying. You should have people around you que te empujen a ser mejor. Pues.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
And having the be self-aware of, the ones that are not doing that for you and not really have, because when it comes with having friends, you have emotions, and we tied to people emotionally,
Yeah.
and then we like, I've known this person for so long, and
it's
now I
called
gotta fucking cut them off because I want them to go over here.
It's called growing pains. You're trying to grow, and it hurts a little bit, but I gotta cut you off. Right?
Well, to be honest, I don't be having them type of problems. Because first of all, okay, so I'm an only child. I'm accustomed to not having people around me. I don't attach myself too hard to people. It's good and it's bad, but I was raised by myself. My dad came into the picture the other day. So to me, it's like, you're in, oh my God, I love you so much, you're out, all right, deuces. Next.
Yeah.
It's good and it's bad. because it sucks when it comes to attaching yourself to people. It is only hard for me if I'm attached to the dick. But if I'm not attached to the dick and it's just friendly, vete pa'l carajo. It has to be you or me. It's kill or be killed.
Absolutely.
And if I have to pick between my success, my happiness, whatever, you or me, I love you, we're friends, cool. Esa mierda de que, because the loyalty. I just wrote about it on my Instagram today. No, because loyalty, you gotta be loyal. Loyal ni mierda. Them people being loyal, you're not progressing. Because people want to see you be stuck in that same little realm.
That they're in.
Crabs in a bucket.
Crabs in the bucket, baby.
1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years later, I come back and I'm like, we friends, so what are you doing? La misma mierda. Okay, that means I'm glad that I moved out of this circle. Because if not, eso se pega. Esa salación se pega. I'm telling you, when you're around people that don't progress, eso se pega.
Yeah,
now, you're in a realm where people are progressing. They're not stingy giving you their contacts. Yo, I know somebody that can hook you up for what you're trying to do. You grow automatically. Your energy, your vibes, todo es diferente.
Absolutely, bro. I agree with that, man. You're actually, I'm going through the Rolodex in my head. What I gotta cut off?
And that's really what the Let It Rip season is all about. You know what I'm saying? We got to a point where it was just like, man, we gotta let it rip, man. And if this gotta go, that gotta go.
And
this gotta go.
let me tell you,
this
I
gotta
know
go.
a lot of people that you gotta cut, but we're not gonna get into that right
They're
now.
already cut.
Okay, good.
You already know what time it is.
Cut.
You did it, but you did it too. You did it too.
Who you see me around?
Oh, okay, cool.
Exactly. Period.
I love your attitude, dog. Oh yeah, tell us about how was it touring with bro, the legendary, rest in peace, Celia Cruz, man. That's amazing, bro.
Well, I actually didn't tour with her. I wish, but I had an opportunity of performing with her in 3 occasions.
That's huge, and especially at your age, because you're young, man.
Yeah. I mean, it was a great experience. I'm telling you, I've done so many things in my life. I feel like I wish I could just sit down and watch like a documentary of myself and actually see it again. Because sometimes when you're performing, things happen so fast that by the time you get off stage, it's like, if you didn't take it in and soaked it in that moment, it's gone. But un honor, una leyenda. She was everything. And I wish that she had the opportunity of knowing how she inspired me and got me to where I am today.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she is. She's looking down on you. She's making sure, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is there footage? Is there
the
footage from
Latino
that time?
community?
Is there footage from that time?
Of course there is.
Oh, anything Celia did, there's footage on.
No, of you.
With her,
I know. I've seen pictures.
En la Liga contra el Cáncer, back in like en el 98, 97, something like that, there's definitely videos and stuff. My mom still has it in VHS.
Damn. Okay. So
I
shit.
know.
Let's get its own on that. We could possibly, recreate something with you, and do some documentary.
That would be really, really cool.
Have you talking about it?
I feel like you should do. Mira, it doesn't matter what place you are in life. I feel like everybody should do a little mini documentary of their life.
I agree.
Because todo el mundo quiere decir, oh my God, I used to love it when you die. No, bitch, tell me now when I'm alive. The fuck? Tell me now. Show me now.
No, and also to show people that it wasn't easy getting to where you are today. Everybody thinks like, oh shit, no, she made it overnight. Like, nah, dog, I've been working for years to get to this little spot. Then, it was a lot more work to get to this spot where you know me now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I definitely think that everybody, doesn't matter what place you are in life, recap and save all your stuff and save it not only to show yourself, because sometimes you need to reflect and see that for yourself, but to show other people as well.
Absolutely.
So,
I agree.
that's good.
I agree. Oh yeah, and what's up, man? I heard you were in Hollywood. Got a couple movies out.
Hey, let's go. Let's talk about the movie checks, though. What's up?
I be doing what I do, or whatever you know what I'm saying. No, I actually have a movie on Netflix called Fall Girls, directed by Chris Stokes. It was a great opportunity. I had the honor of also working with Angela Bassett for HBO. For the Black Lady sketch, and I continue to work on other projects. This year, we're also going to be filming in the Dominican Republic, some movies and stuff happening over there. And trabajando, whenever the opportunities come and they make sense, because not all money is good money.
Right.
You're not supposed to come and get everything that comes your way. Sometimes you have to wait for the big fish.
Right.
So, I'm in the process of waiting for bigger opportunities, but it was super cool. It was super good. And now, talking about that, I had just told you, hair flip. So anyways, I just got a deal with iHeart.
Let's
for
go.
My own podcast.
Let's go. We just had Enrique in here the other day. He told us a little about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Yeah.
So
Let's
I'm
go.
really excited about that. Un beso para Enrique. I love him so much. And this is something new to me. I mean, I had already worked with Enrique a couple of times already in the past, co-hosting and everything else. But now to be able to, have my own space. This is a new stage, and that's exactly what I was talking about. Like, yeah, I came in with music, but music led into merchandise, it led into movies, it led into acting, it led into many other things. So this is part of that new stage
That's
in
awesome.
life.
That's
Damn,
awesome.
so we're going to be over there. What episode you going to put us in?
Claro que sí. As a matter of fact, I'm still looking for my co-host and everything, but maybe you can help me. Because
Hey, let's go.
Hey, I like it.
Hey, let's
I
go.
like it. What's the name of the podcast going to be? You got an idea
See,
yet?
right now, for legal purposes,
Yeah, we're
there's
gonna
not
keep it
too
under
much
wraps.
I can say.
I got you.
But I
Yeah.
can say that.
Yeah, we got that emoji with the zipper right here right now.
Yes.
That's awesome, man. And how's it going with Love and Hip Hop Miami? Love, hip hop in Miami. It all make you sigh, dog.
Oh, my God.
Let me adjust. I would say that Love and Hip Hop has definitely been a growing experience. It's been something new for me. I'm grateful for the whole team, for everyone that has supported me in this journey. I understand it's going to have its ups and its downs. Nada es perfecto. Last season, we saw that it wasn't perfect. However, this season, we actually start filming next week.
Oh, hell yeah.
Things are going to change a little bit because, I haven't gotten my foot wet in todavía because we haven't started filming till next week. But things have changed because of COVID, obviously.
Yeah,
the show's going to be modified a little bit, the way that, we film, the storylines, things are going to be a little bit modified. I can't say too much about that either. But
Right.
definitely be expecting the 4th season of Love and Hip Hop Miami. New love interest, new storylines, new drama.
That's
And through your career, like even with Love and Hip Hop, like even after you Love It, I'm not doing it no more. If you guys want, I'm not with all the drama. I ain't
not.
sucking and fucking in the industry. I ain't doing
That's
all this
true.
shit. So what made you want to go in there?
Can you pay my bill?
Hey.
Can you pay my telephone bill? No.
Oh, sing
So
us.
with that being said, we're going to get this check.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's get it.
No,
Let's
but
go.
away from the money part, realistically, I think it's still, everything's about the way that you use a platform when you have the opportunity. And I think that Love and Hip Hop and my team and myself, we've been wise enough to use a platform to showcase my music, to showcase who I am as a person, to gain other opportunities through there. So, I think it's a great platform. You just have to know how to use it. Ahora que si if I'm dramatic, okay, maybe just a little bit. But okay, if I'm dramatic, como que I'm going to slap a bitch and jump over the table and flip this shit, I'm
That's
not
great
that type
for
of
TV
person.
though.
She did it one time.
But
She
it's
hurt
not
herself.
just about the TV.
Right.
Is that
You
in
gotta keep your
those
character and keep your
but in
brand.
those moments, you can go home and be like, look, if I see homeboy, I'm not even going to say nothing to him. But okay, when you see him and you have the producers telling you, oh, so did you know that da-da-da said this and this in the budget? It's a buildup of emotions because you would never think that certain people would act a certain type of way, but you don't understand what happens behind scenes.
Behind the scenes.
And how many hours of filming we do before they edit this 1 minute.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
To make it look like da-da-da-da-da-dang.
they don't tell you that we've been filming since 9 o'clock in the morning. We ended at 10 o'clock at night. At 9 o'clock in the morning, I was like, I'm not going to put up with this bitch. At 10 o'clock at night, bitch, what do you want to do? And I'm hungry. So what's up? That's the part that people don't get to see.
That's the real and reality TV right there,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Yes, that's the truth.
Oh yeah, and talking about COVID, man, I heard you teamed up with Serena Williams last year during 2020.
Yes, I did. I teamed up with her, with Secret. I did a lot of campaigns last year. Funky Buddha, Jack Daniels.
Nice.
I did a lot of stuff last year, which I'm super grateful for. Serena Williams obviously is a woman I extremely admire. I love to do anything that has
sexy,
to
too.
do. Ay, mira eso. I love to do anything that has to do with women empowerment.
Right.
So cualquier cosa que sea para empoderar a las mujeres, I'm all for it.
That's huge.
And you've
That's
been a
huge.
real, she's been real consistent with that too, and a real, she's done, what you've gone to schools, you've done.
I've gone to school, I've gone to CNN, I've gone everywhere, but in this case, mainly with my activism for the Afro-Latino community, when obviously the George Floyd situation happened and the Black Lives Matter movement became even bigger and stronger. I was the first one in the front lines, not as an artist, but as a Latina, as an Afro-Latina, for those that may not understand, as a black woman in America, overall, as a human being, I was out there fighting for my rights and everybody else's, and I'm really big on that. I'm very passionate about it as well. I don't do it for,
Clout.
For clout, ni nada de esa mierda. Que maldito clout, don't you see me? I'm black as hell. When the popos see me, the first thing that they see, es que tú eres prieta. We'll figure out if you speak Spanish later on. Pero in the meantime, I feel like, it's my duty to, if I have a big platform and I have people that follow me and support me, I don't just want to entertain you with my music and my ass. I also want to educate you and tell you the truth.
Absolutely,
hell yeah.
man. No, it's very well said, bro. Because that's true. It was a rough year last year for all that, for all that.
It still
activism.
continues at this moment, as you see.
Of course.
We had Lorena Garcia here, and she's a real activist too. Women, you know what I'm saying? She
Women
supports
empowerment,
women empowerment and all that stuff. All her restaurants, she hires only women, to work in them and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. And you here now representing the same vibe.
I would love to get to know her.
Well, we got.
See,
do we
some
still got
time.
some of that flank? Well, me and Uly are invited to her studio once he fights. Then wins that title. We're gonna go to her studio and she's gonna cook for us one time.
No, she's amazing. We would love to put you guys together, but you never know what comes out of two Latin women. One's a singer, one's a cook, and maybe we got some,
Hey, hell
dancing
yeah.
food here.
You never know. You never know.
Right,
That is
that's
true.
Right, that's right. It's not about what you know. It's about who you know.
Exactly.
And also, I'm big into networking and bonding and putting things together.
Absolutely.
So that's another thing. Don't be stingy. You see what just happened right now? We had a little bonding moment. Mira, we're going to try to put you guys together, see what can happen. That's how you're supposed to be.
Of course.
Well,
I've always agreed with that.
Yeah, and if you back in the mix, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that have been evolving. Our team has been growing. Our network has been growing. And there's a lot of opportunity.
We're pitching you something right here if you don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we're just throwing it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You got to be around. To be down, you got to be around.
I'm listening. Talk to me.
Oh, yeah. Let me ask you, would you say, because you've been working since you were 4 years old,
Yes.
so it's at least for me, from the outside looking in, it'd be hard to put a finger on something that made you pop, because you've been working your whole life. A lot of things made you pop. But what would you say about the song I?
I think the I song was a song that really put me like in the map
And
to
everybody's
me.
eyes.
In everybody's eyes to me. I had already worked before that as a TV host en Atacón Quitado en La Mega TV before that, but that was a good experience. That was cool or whatever. But the I was definitely that song that really put me in the map and helped me grow into other things. Even though que eso también tiene su historia, you already know that came with some drama too. Because like I said, nothing in life is ever perfect. But to the world, it looked good. Everybody shake their ass. Everybody was happy. Has a lot of views. Yeah.
He's like the originator of twerking and shit.
Yeah.
When did that come out? That was in
2013.
Yeah, ain't nobody was twerking back then. She was like the originator.
That's right. A lot of y'all bitches in the DR, and I'm gonna say this just like that.
Hold on. We got that, Ace? It's exclusive.
Wait a minute.
Exclusive. Drop that. Go ahead.
No, pero la verdad hay que decirla. I would say there were other people, before me, of course. I like to give credit to everyone. But in that time, I did open the doors for women to feel more comfortable showcasing their bodies and dancing and doing it in that way. I did a fusion of Brazilian funk and dembow, which is what the I song is. And after that, a lot of women feel comfortable to be who they are right now. So I'm grateful for that. I was able to be impactful.
From all the men around the world, thank you. That's awesome.
You're welcome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you can, because you were saying there was a little drama behind that, and if you can delve on that, the only reason I would tell you that is because people watch this and people get motivation off this show. You know what I mean? So I want people to know that it wasn't just we made I and it was a hit. It was a little drama behind it. So can you talk about any drama that was behind it?
Yeah. I can do that. So what I can say is, ladies. Men too, pero ladies.
Here we go. Another exclusive. Gems, baby. Gems.
Don't mix business and pleasure. It's not. It can work for some people, but for the most part, it's not the most wise thing to do. Because today you're here and tomorrow you don't know. So you kind of have to pick. Unless you're with someone that's very mature, and if it happens, good for you. But that was somewhat my mistake. I'm grateful for that experience. I learned a lot from it. Pero, once you mix those things, you kind of like don't read too good them contracts.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you're trusting and shit, baby.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're my boo. We've been together for like 4 years. We've been rocking. I'll sign whatever. I trust you. Entonces, when the love is over, now you're fucked with this damn contract.
Do not mix business and pleasure, ladies and gentlemen.
And get you a good attorney.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
long story short, my experience from there was so big. I became the woman that I am today. I even ended up homeless after my experience there. After becoming the biggest artist in the Dominican Republic, after becoming Amara La Negra and all these things, out of pridefulness, because I'm very prideful, which is not a great thing that I have, but I'm very prideful. I could be dying and be like, I'm good. What? I'm like,
Yeah.
no. So I ended up, living in my car for 3 months. Parked outside McDonald's and Walgreens. It was
and this
24
after
hours.
the hit song.
After the hit song.
Right.
And after millions of followers on Instagram. And after all those things. But you're so embarrassed that you would never think people will believe you. Like, you? Nah. Or people would automatically expect it because you look good or you look a certain type of way. Well, you can just, fucking suck and get some money and you should be fine. Or get you a rich guy. And I just wasn't built or raised like that. I was raised with my mom selling flowers, in Hialeah in the streets. And I'm not embarrassed by it. Yo limpiaba casa with my mom. Like, the struggle of an immigrant parent in this country. Eventually, I was able to get out of it, but there's a lot of things that people don't know. So,
no, and listen,
Journey.
That's why I wanted you to touch on that, because people think, oh, she got a hit song, she blew up. Nah, she had the hit song. Everything was going well, but at the same time, bad things was happening. You had to live in your car.
Yeah, for sure. Pero, as long as you keep it together.
That's it.
And, you just continue seeing the vision and pursue it and never give up. That's the truth. Don't give up. Some people are so close to making it, whatever it is. And it could be that one moment that you got tired and you just lost
And
that.
you slip.
Yeah. Because
Don't
opportunities
give
only come
up.
one time.
I'm telling you, I've been doing this my whole life. Y lo que me falta. And I'm telling you, I'm in this place right now where my hormones is kicking in. My ovaries are kicking. I want to have a husband. I want to have children. I want to have a family.
Are you telling us you're pregnant right here on the show? Is
I
this
surely the hell am not.
Surely the hell is not.
I surely the hell am
I
not.
thought this was breaking news on Don't Blink.
What?
Oh, we got the exclusive.
No. I'm kind of corny. I believe in marriage before kids.
No,
y todo. I mean,
that's not corny. That's cool.
well, I know people don't use that anymore, but I kind of want to, save my ovaries for my husband and all that crap. So, anyways, but I want to be in that space where I'm just chill and comfortable and just mature enough to be able to be wise and make wise decisions.
That's amazing that you went from, you had the high in your life of the song.
Yeah.
Then you had, at the same time of that high, you had a low.
That's right.
And you were, it takes a lot of willpower to come up out of it like you did, man. That's amazing. So hats off to you for sure.
Amen. Thank you. But guess what? The truth of the matter is, when you want something in life, you make it happen, and you have to be dedicated. And I know you're very dedicated and very disciplined as well.
Thank you.
You have a couple of things coming up now, too, that I heard. Entonces, cuéntame de eso.
Bueno, I got the huge fight. It's for a title. It's going to be here in Miami at the Hard Rock Casino.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me that I'm invited, por favor.
You are absolutely
Okay.
invited. Absolutely,
Thank
you're
you.
invited. Matter of fact, the powers that be after here, we got your information already. So as soon as it comes
Claro.
up,
I want to go.
I would love to have you there. It'd be
Yes,
amazing.
that would be so cool.
Have you ever been to a bare knuckle fight?
I have not.
Oh man, it's amazing. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
How is it? Tell me the experience.
The experience is crazy. It's not like any other fight. I'll tell you why. Because even if you, a lot of people, even when they win, it hasn't happened to me, thank God. But even when they win, they're all cut up. You're fighting with no gloves on. It's a great sport. It's an upcoming promotion that's huge. It's like it's the fastest rising promotion than any other fight promotion. Like UFC, UFC is UFC, boxing is boxing, but these guys are on their way up faster than all those people did in their time.
So I know that you're supposed to be interviewing me, but I'm just so curious. So do girls do this as well?
Yes, there's women in it too. And you know what? There's one, she's signed under my same management team, Paige Van Zandt. There's another one called Britton Hart. She was there yesterday. Shout out to Britton.
Yeah.
Man, very good looking women too, man.
I would love to learn how to kick some ass. You think you can teach me a little bit? Exactly.
Yeah, we'll
for
have to
this
take
new
it to the jungle
episode,
gym.
this new season of Love and Hip Hop Miami, bitches. I'm ready. I'm gonna come ready this season.
I got no problem, but Amara's gonna come in there and she,
Yeah, and Uly got the ring and everything in the back in his house. Like,
during
it's
COVID.
lit.
During COVID, me and him talk about it all the time. We bring it up with our guests all the time. I hate to sound like I'm bragging about it, but 2020 was the best year of my life. One of the best years of my life. And I built everything in my backyard during COVID. I got a ring. I got bags.
You had to get creative.
I got very creative. And November 13 of last year, 2020, I scored I have the fastest knockout in combat sports history, Guinness Book of World Records. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah,
That's
thank you,
lit.
thank you. And it was all, with the help of my team right here, man.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Okay, bacano. And then I also want to know, okay, so
are we
what-
switching in reverse? Look, this is a
all
preview.
good.
This is a preview of Amara's podcast.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go. Let's go.
No,
Go.
sorry.
Jump in.
No,
Jump
no.
in. Go ahead.
No, don't be sorry. It's
I'm
great.
just curious. I'm just curious, like, what inspired you to want to get your ass beat? I mean, no, you be beating other people's ass. But I'm just saying, though, like, no gloves, ni nada. Like, you don't want to box it out. You just want to be like, fuck it, me. mira, I'm just gonna beat your ass like this.
Bueno, that's how I started as a kid. You know what I mean? Fighting got me into a lot of trouble as a kid. I got kicked out of schools. I got sent to juvenile detention
God, you were
centers.
that kid? Ay,
I was
pobrecita
that
tu
kid.
mamá.
But I was never a bully. Yo siempre estaba defendiendo a mis amigos, defending my friends, and you know, and always I would never start problems, but I love ending them. You know.
That's good.
Yeah. So
Keep life with a purpose.
yeah, I went to prison as a young adult, you know, I had this tumultuous life.
Yeah.
That I put upon myself, and then I'm 40 years old. Just turned 40 the other day. When I was 35, I had this come to God moment. Like, that's what I tell people. This epiphany that I was like, I was living in Colorado, part of the gold rush, you know, and I was like, oh yeah, I can't with this no more. That's it. I put some math in my life for the first time. I was a day-to-day guy. Finally, this day, I said, coño, 10 years from now, I'll be 45 years old. Voy a estar con la misma mierda. I go, no, I can't do it, bro. What am I good at? Fighting. I was already training in Colorado. I brought it down here. I go, oh, yeah, it was supposed to be for an Instagram picture, bucket list thing. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do it one time for my kids.
Yeah.
I did it, and it was the best rush I've ever had in my life.
Pero how long do you feel you're going to be fighting? Like, how long do you think you can get your face, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you know what?
You got a pretty clean face.
I know you do. For someone that gets punched in the face, your face is really nice.
Thank you very much.
Congrats.
Thank you very much.
Shout out to Rejuveline one time.
Yeah, shout out to Rejuveline. Yeah, thank you. That was sponsored alley right there. You know what, man? How long? I don't have a date in my head right now, but it's like you were talking about earlier. Fighting has put me on this platform. I've been able to use this platform to do many great things. I've been able to be around great people. It's put me with great opportunities. So let's see if we take it to the next level. Because of fighting, Don't Blink was born. So this is one of the opportunities that was born off of fighting and the platform I have. You know, we feed the community. We have Fighting versus Hunger. I'm able to go speak to children in the same facility that I was locked up at as a kid. So it's amazing. I get to speak to people like you because the fighting put me here, you know?
I mean, look at that. See?
And we get to motivate each other and hear each other's story. And then we get to do what we do on Instagram and just motivate everybody. You know what I mean?
That's right. You know, history makers here. Always motivating.
Oh, you best believe it.
Wait, and as we're in that subject, thank you for that, bro.
The alley-oop.
Alley-oop. I heard about a song in 2017 called Patugama Ni Loca.
Oh, my
featuring
God.
my boy Too Nice. History was made.
Yeah.
Shouts out to DJ Chris too. Shouts out to DJ Chris too, man.
Ay, Dios mío, yo tengo que ir a ver a DJ Chris.
Come on,
Esa
man.
niña ahorita, they're going to be in the college, and I haven't even seen them.
Yeah,
wow,
they're
that's trash.
huge.
I'm such a trash aunt. Pero, yes, you know, back in the days, you know, we did a lot of music together. We haven't done any music together in the past couple of years, but there's always an opportunity to, you know, get back into the studio.
Yeah, that's why we're getting back into the swing of things now.
You know what I'm saying? Patucama Ni Loca, that's right. It's a great song.
We toured together. We went to Ecuador together. We've done a few
okay.
things together.
Yeah.
And it was rocking and rolling, man. She got a clothing line called ALN Clothing, right? With that, she was able to develop that.
No, you helped me. But let me tell you, when the place that I am in life, I'm very transparent. So I definitely give him his credit. He helped me, you know, get my clothing line together, my swimsuits, all these things that I had, sportswear and stuff. And we motivated each other because I also help you get into the pop-up shops and all those things.
We were doing the pop-ups in Wynwood. Like, it was lit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So you see, I always say that people come into your life for a reason. So it's up to you to understand why God placed them there.
They're either a lesson or a blessing.
Ese es así.
Yeah, it was a blessing, definitely.
Oh yeah, Amara, what's up with I heard about something called Amara Airbnb.
Claro, mi amor, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Hey, it is.
So, you know what I'm saying? Occur. So basically, whatever. And I've done it without selling it todo, without selling drugs, without being crazy out here in the streets, without OnlyFans, y nada esa vaina. Straight work. Shout out to all the girls who's doing OnlyFans. Tell me that judgment free zone. Whatever works for you, mama, because I ain't paying your bills. Pero there's other ways of doing things. And just being financially like wise, you know, educating yourself. The pandemic, having so much time for myself really allowed me to use that time to, I was always curious about real estate, but I had never really gotten my feet into it. And then I just started studying YouTube, Instagram, Google, haciendo pila de preguntas, calling people, oye, man, how does this work? How much do I need for a down payment? Are they going to check my credit? What is it? All types of stuff. And one thing led to the other. I always said that I wanted to buy my house before I was 30. I bought it at 28. I bought this beautiful 7.6 mansion in Miami Shores. And then from there, I saved up some money. being smart about it. I'm not going to the club. I'm not buying expensive cards. I'm not going crazy. De vez en cuando me doy mi gustico, like I buy nice things for myself, pero always very smart. Like, I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money. Because I got to think I have a mission to accomplish. I ended up going to the Dominican Republic, and for my birthday, I gifted myself 4 apartments, which obviously investment properties.
Airbnbs, babe.
Airbnbs, and I have 4 more in pre-construction. I'm super excited. My goal is to make $20,000 a month off my Airbnbs. And once I can establish that number a month, then I want to push myself to 50. Why not? If I make 50, 100, I'm still young. If I can get to that, then, óyeme, relaxation for you, canto y bailo como me dé la gana. I don't want to do it today. We're just going to chill and relax. And that's the thing. I feel that a lot of the young people right now, I mean, obviamente the young people, I'm sounding old. Trash. No. I feel that a lot of people from my generation are just thinking about being a hot girl, and you're not thinking that, mama, this face and that body is not going to last forever.
Yeah.
Be smart about it. Shit. I see my mom and my dad now. I love them very much, but okay. No, we's gonna work. So that's how you're supposed to do it.
No, that's awesome, man. You're doing the right thing. I as you're speaking, you know what I mean? I have a daughter. She's 19 years old. She'll be 20 this year. So this is an episode I would love to show my daughter and be like, look at this girl. She's very young, very motivated. My daughter's very motivated herself. So it'd be great. You'll be a big inspiration and motivation for her.
Of course. And you know what? The difference too is that in my case, like I said, I have immigrant parents that financially were never educated. So it's not like I got it from them. I had to learn it on my own. Right. I don't have any brothers. I don't have any sisters. I don't have anybody to guide me. I had to figure it out on my own. So, if you don't have anybody to teach you, if you don't have a father that supports you, that can guide you through it, it's all about how bad do you want it. If you want it bad enough, you're going to figure out a way to make it happen. You have all the resources here. Instead of spending all your time on Instagram and all this crap, use that platform to actually look for help and, educate yourself.
Right, man. But make it happen the right way, like you're saying. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of wrong ways to make it happen, but those don't last too long,
Eso es así.
That's awesome.
As fast as it comes, is as fast as it goes.
I'm inviting you guys cuando se quieran ir para la República Dominicana. You already know I got your mama and your daddy and all of them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wants to come over to the cribs. Y'all can stay over there.
She said,
hey, say no more. I'll be there. After this fight, we're celebrating in one of those Airbnbs, bro.
Dale, vamos para allá.
Let's
so
go.
down.
Yo, and they nice too. They like.
Where you at? En la República?
I'm in the capital, in Santo Domingo. All
¿En la capital?
En la capital. Okay. I thought about Punta Cana and all those things, but the thing about it is that tourism, my ring fell apart. The thing about tourism is that it's up and it's down, but the city is always going to be the city. Right. It's like Miami. Miami's going to be Miami no matter what. So I decided to do it in the city.
We rocking
Amara, a huge part of this show. It's we do this with every guest. We talk about it all the time. It's a big part of the show, and I'll tell you why now. It's UFOs. Okay, so and aliens and shit like that.
I'm not high for this yet, bro. Go ahead.
We could pause and get you there too, but in the meantime, in between time.
Okay, go.
So when in December, when Donald Trump signed a COVID bill for $2.3 trillion, excuse me, he put in that bill that they had to release all UFO information. So anybody that wants to know about it, it's going to be released after 180 days. There's 69 days left to have to release that information. Do you ever think about UFOs? Do you ever think that are we the only ones on this galaxy? Does that ever cross your mind?
Of course. I most definitely believe that we're not the only ones, in this planet, or at least it has arrived, because we don't know where the hell they at. But I believe that we're not the only ones.
I think this is the way I think. I think the same way. I don't think we're the only ones, and I think that people like us, including yourself, and excuse me if I'm wrong, that we're aliens. That we think outside the box. We do things different. We act different. We're not the norm. We don't accept normal things. You know what I mean? We try to work around it. And
right.
So people like us are aliens in our own way.
Correct. I agree with that 100%. Why not? I feel that in this world and in life, you can't be closed-minded. Right. There's some people like, eso no existe, that's impossible. You don't even know.
Right.
We've never even gone all the way down, deep down in the sea. We haven't even been able to research realistically half of the things that are in this planet.
Right.
So why not believe that there is a possibility that there is something else, not only on this planet, but in somewhere else.
In another planet.
Why not? So I'm open-minded,
Have you seen?
Thank you.
Have you seen things flying in the air and things of that nature?
Well, like she said, she hasn't smoked this, so I don't know.
She's trying to remember.
I'm like, do I remember? I personally haven't, But if I did, I think that I would be very open to receiving it. And I feel that not necessarily if I were to see an alien, I don't think that they would necessarily try and get to harm us. I think that they would be just as confused as we would be about them.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like we're trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
I think we're like an ant farm for aliens. They're like, oh, but look at these guys ruining their world, bro. What are they doing? You know what I mean?
Basically, and look how stupid they are, because before they came along, look at it all. For example, let's not go too deep because this is better when you're in another space in life.
Right.
Pero the pyramids and all these
get him. Let's go.
the pyramids
Let's
and all
go.
types of stuff that happened before
And we still can't explain
technology.
it.
Well, that was their technology at that time,
Right.
but till this day, we're unable to recreate what they did. So what makes me think it was?
I've been saying this forever. Hey, you sound like me. I've been saying the same thing. I go, hey, like you said earlier, the ocean. We don't know about the ocean. We live on the planet. We don't know entirely about the ocean. We don't know entirely about our own brains.
Correct.
The pyramids, it's 2021. We have computers and anything you need to build anything, and we still can't recreate a pyramid the way
Don't we only use like 10% or something like that of our brain or something like that?
I think 10% is a lot. You know what I mean? Yeah.
There's so much more that we're capable of doing. Like, for example, and ya no estamos yendo muy lejos, pero I've seen things on YouTube of people that have been able to control their mind with meditation, this and that,
Absolutely.
and create body heat, fire. They've been able to create, they say, to levitate,
Yeah.
all types of things. It's possible. Just because you haven't been able to do it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
I feel like there's still so much for us to know about ourselves as human beings and other things in this planet as well.
Absolutely, and that's where I say, like, you know, like I feel like I'm an alien. I think outside the box, and I do things that other people say, going, for you, for example, you're an alien, but your voice is amazing. You do these things that people they want to do, but they can't. You know what I mean? You're blessed with these gifts, and who knows, man? Maybe I'll pick you up in a UFO sitting on 20 folds one day. Hi, Aaliyah.
Te imaginas, I think that they're never going to actually let us see it. I think that they do have information on it. I just don't think that humanity is prepared to know this. It would be chaos.
That's probably why it hasn't been released yet.
It would be chaos. Humanity, especially in these times, is not prepared to know that at some point we could have an invasion of aliens. Like, they're not prepared mentally. You know, no, it's just too much.
Bueno, let me tell you, you're absolutely right. Oh, you came in here as, we came in here as strangers. We didn't know each other before you walked in here, but you're leaving here my sister, bro, for real.
Yeah, for sure, for
Thank
sure.
you, likewise.
Wait, what's in the future for Amara? What's going on in the recent future, like soon, and what's going on, we know about the podcast for sure.
Okay.
Love and hip hop coming for sure.
Podcast, Love and Hip Hop coming.
Real estate.
Real estate, my Airbnbs, thank you. More music is definitely coming this year. I kind of took a pause because I got really involved in my real estate, and it's kind of hard when you're jumping into something new that you don't know about to do everything.
Right.
Movies is coming out now as well. I'm working on my own skincare line called You See It. So I have a couple of things that I'm working on right now. I'm really excited. I'm in negotiations with Andy Hilfiger as well for some cosmetics, and there's a lot of things happening. So, calladita me veo más bonita because tú sabes que te lo salen las envidiosas.
That's right.
So
That's
I be tú me entiendes, callada, working on the lot till it happens.
Oh, yeah, she's a Libra, likes long walks on the beach. You know?
Yeah, she's single, you know what I'm saying?
Single, bilingual, and ready to mingle. Oh, yeah, how can people find you, man? Let them know where to hit you up at.
Yes, most definitely, guys. Go follow me at all my social media platforms at Amara La Negra ALN. Amara La Negra ALN.
Awesome.
Hell yeah,
You
man.
know what? I gotta
Amazing,
hit that follow button as soon as it's done.
Of course. Para
Oh, yeah.
chismosearte también. I want to see what you're doing with your life.
Hey, 1K?
Wow,
I love
hey,
it.
let's go.
Oh, hey, we got you some monster gear. We got you some History Makers gear downstairs. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Wait, thank you so much for being on the show with us, man. You've been
Of course.
amazing. Thank you for real. Everybody, man, check out this episode 20. It's huge on women empowerment. We got Amara La Negra here. This has been Don't Blink, episode 20. Thank y'all for tuning in. Bow! Bang, bang, bang. I think me and Two Nights got something great going on. We got some great guests coming up. It's going to be dope. We got some dope people that already signed up to do it with us, which is great. A lot of people show us love. And it's because we love them back for sure.